What is up and what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Nightowl141 again, and we're here to talk about the Call of Duty World War II beta, or specifically about gun balance. Now, basically ever since this game was revealed, the big YouTubers, the people who are making massive buck off of Call of Duty, they want to create this artificial hype. They want to create this environment, let's say, where people are like, oh shit, dude, Call of Duty World War II is sick, it's insane, we're back to boots on the ground, we're back to classic CoD, it's gonna be awesome again, it's gonna be just like how it was in Modern Warfare 2, it's gonna be the biggest game ever again. And a lot of them are gonna be glossing over the apparent flaws that exist in the game. Now, before we go any further, I just want to point out that not all YouTubers obviously are like that. There are good ones that are not really going to be lying to you, they're going to be honest, but a lot of them are going to try and sell the game in any way possible. And today we're going to talk about how awful, how horrible the gun balance in this game is. And to illustrate that, I decided to take one of the worst weapons in the game, the grease gun. So, in this video, you may have noticed it a few times already, I'm going to start shooting first with this piece of shit gun and still not get the kill. What you saw right there, that double kill, don't let it fool you. The PPSH would have dropped them like 10 times faster than this shit. But, the grease gun isn't the only gun that's awful, and it's certainly not the only gun that has no purpose in this game. By the way, that guy over there, I thought he was going to kill me. If he had killed me, I probably would have deleted this fucking game, so it's a good thing that he didn't. Anyway, I want to talk about how the gun balance in this game works and how it's kind of similar to Advanced Warfare, and not in a very good way. So, when Advanced Warfare launched, I would say there were probably two guns that were just a cut above the rest, a clear cut above the rest. There was, of course, the Bal 27, which pretty much everybody used, and it was insane. And then there was the ARX Steel Bite or Hole Puncher. Those were kind of like the two variants that you had to have, turning it into a one burst AR. And those two guns were insane. None of the other guns could compete with them. And that's not to say that pretty much all the other guns were trash. They weren't. There were definitely usable weapons out there. The Pytake and the Melee, those were some of my favorites. You could use the HBRA3, you could use the KF5 submachine gun, or you could even use the ASM1 pre-buff. It wasn't that bad. But the problem is that if you ran into a player of equal skill as yours, and you didn't have a BAL or an ARX Steel Bite, you'd be dead. You couldn't stand a chance. There was just no reason for any weapons other than those two I've mentioned to even exist in the game. And the similar thing is going to be happening in this game as well. Basically, there's two guns. There's the PPSH and there's the STG-44, and also, let's say, the Type 100. And I'm gonna explain to you what exactly has made it so that these weapons are so prevalent. So first of all, something that I've noticed that I've not heard a single YouTuber talk about. Nobody is mentioning this thing. I heard on Georgie Jordan's channel, but his YouTube channel is kind of dead, so I don't really consider him to be a, let's say, a big COD YouTuber anymore, especially since he started drifting towards other games. Yeah. Anyway, the aim assist in this game is practically non-existent at medium to long range. If you go back to some of my previous gameplays, especially with the Garand, and I'm going to be uploading a few more gameplays with the Garand, there's basically no aim assist, and you can also see it in this video here and there. I'm going to try and track the target, but he's just going to escape. I'm either going to over-aim or under-aim, and This creates a series of problems that you may not have even thought about. Like, for example, if you have no aim assist at medium and long range, then medium and long range weapons are going to be kind of shit. For a weapon like the Garand that already has quite a bit of recoil, not having aim assist just makes that gun, well, not really viable at all. And the same could be said about pretty much all the other rifles. Like the Johnson, which is the M1941, that one's not too good. Ton of recoil and no aim assist. And the STG-44 is, you know, it is the best AR. It is the best weapon other than the PPSH. But again, there's not a lot of reason to use it over the PPSH, because when there's no aim assist, that basically makes it so that enemies at medium and long range basically can't kill you. You can outrun them much faster than they're gonna, you know, zero in on you and be able to accurately hit you. So anybody that actually has a rifle stands a much smaller chance of killing you versus you outrunning them, you know, running away and getting to a better position. That is why this game is so heavily dominated by submachine guns, and even between the submachine guns, there's no reason to not use the PPSH. It has the fastest rate of fire, it doesn't have a lot of recoil, it has an okay magazine, the reload speed is fast, and then there's this piece of shit right here, this fucking grease gun that shoots slower. It doesn't even do more damage. It's still a 4-shot kill. I just don't understand why this gun is even in the game. Yeah, I would never use this over the PPSH. I just wanted to record this gameplay just so that I can prove a point. And it's not just the submachine guns. Every category has its clearly better weapon and then shit. So with ARs, you pretty much have the STG, then you have the Garand, which, you know, it is a 2-tap, but like I said, no aim assist, high recoil, makes it very unlikely that you're going to be able to actually hit the target. So that's kind of unfortunate, not really a good gun. The M1941, which is the Johnson machine gun, is basically a worse STG. It has more recoil, smaller magazine, and pretty much the same damage, so I don't understand what the point of that is. When it comes down to shotguns, I would say all of them are kind of shit, but the toggle action is the best one because almost none of them can one-tap people unless you have incendiary shells. Not even the double barrel is going to one-tap people, and I actually put a video yesterday about how great, quotation marks, the double barrel shotgun actually is. It's a piece of shit, basically. Surprising no one. As far as sniper rifles are concerned, there's absolutely no reason to use the semi-automatic one. And as far as LMGs are concerned, well, you know, with LMGs it's kind of weird because LMGs don't really lead you to gunfights. They're kind of more like cheese fights where you gotta camp and put yourself in a position where the enemy can't do anything about it. But anyway, there's no reason to not use the PPSH. It's the greatest gun in the game. This is going to be an SMG heavy game. It's going to be just SMGs. And I think the gun balance is terrible. It's going to get stale within 2 days. And overall, I'm just really disappointed that Sledgehammer has not learned from their mistakes. Let me know what you guys think about this topic. Leave a comment, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys.